So which neighborhoods in Kyle, Texas have the most potential for outdoor lovers? Let's talk about that right now. Hi, I'm Josh Keller. I'm a realtor in Kyle, Texas. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living in Kyle, Texas, where we talk about everything Kyle. Kyle is a suburb south of Austin, so as Austin has exponentially grown, it kind of had an effect on Kyle, and Kyle's now one of the largest growing cities in the United States. So when I say Kyle's growing fast, it depends on the time frame you're looking at. But since the year 2000, Kyle's population was 5,000, and now it's over 60,000. So a lot of growing pains have been happening. Kyle is trying to handle it from everything from roads and infrastructure to water to a trail system. The trail system they've been working on is called the Vibe, and they have a Vibe plan. There's a web page. I'll share that link in the description if you want to take a closer look at that. But what I'd like to talk about are the neighborhoods that are connected to the Vibe or will be connected to the Vibe according to the plan. So for trail lovers and people that love to get outside, these neighborhoods have a lot of potential. If you're the kind of person that wants to go for a hike and not even get in your car or hop on a bike and hit the trail without having to load your bike onto your car, these neighborhoods are ideal for just getting outside and hitting the trails as quick as possible. To get on a bike or a golf cart or an e-bike and avoid all traffic and, in theory, being able to get your groceries and run your errands without having to get in your car. First neighborhood is Waterleaf, which is in East Kyle. Now, if you take a look at the Vibe map, you can kind of see there's definitely some activity around Waterleaf. And the reason is they have this huge park called Waterleaf Park. It's by far the biggest park in Kyle. It's also adjacent to the Plum Creek Trail. That name might change. They might call it the Waterleaf Trail. So Waterleaf has great amenities. They have a swimming pool. They have a pavilion. Waterleaf School's not rated as high, but Waterleaf is where the trails are being built right now. The city has plans to have trailheads all around Waterleaf Park and eventually head out east towards Ulen. So that would put in an extra 7 miles of trails starting from Waterleaf Park going all the way out to Ulen. They also have trails right now going from Waterleaf Park to Lake Kyle Park. So if you're interested in living in a neighborhood where you can get to hiking and biking right out of your driveway, hit the trails quickly, Waterleaf is a great option for you now and has a ton of potential for the years ahead. Second neighborhood is Stagecoach Crossing. Now, Stagecoach Crossing is on the west side of Kyle. It's pretty close to downtown, which ties in with why this neighborhood has so much potential. If you take a look at the Vibe map, it's kind of surrounded by all these potential Vibe trails. What people like about the location of Stagecoach Crossing is that it has the potential for a walkability. They can already easily walk to the Kyle Public Library, and it's not that much farther to walk to Kyle's downtown district. Now, downtown has all kinds of plans for growth and change, but right now there's some great coffee shops, some restaurants, and it's within walking distance of Mary Kyle Hartston Park. This park hosts the farmers market, which meets once a month, and it also hosts one of Kyle's biggest events, which is the 25 Days of Christmas every December. According to the Vibe plan, Stagecoach Crossing should have easy access to plenty of trails that can get you quickly to Greg Clark Park, which is a huge park on the west side of Kyle. It also has the potential to access future Vibe trails and access most of the Vibe very easily. Stagecoach Crossing has great amenities. It also has some of the best schools in Kyle. The builder there is KB Homes, and because of its location and relationship to the Vibe, it has some of the best potential in all of Kyle. The third neighborhood on our list is Steeplechase. Steeplechase is located right next to Steeplechase Park, with lots of fields. A lot of local soccer games are played there, and they have disc golf. A lot of trails are planned for Steeplechase. The extension from Lake Kyle through Steeplechase and all the way under 35 to the west part of Kyle is planned to go right through Steeplechase Park. So just north of Steeplechase is this newly planned Kensington Park, and Steeplechase and their residents should have easy access to hop right on the Vibe, be able to head north, whether it's on a bike or just walking, and hit Kensington Park, which Kyle has huge plans for this park. Schools for Steeplechase are a little bit lower on the average. The price point for Steeplechase is also average to lower compared to the rest of Kyle. If you like soccer, if you like disc golf, if you want to be able to hit the trails quickly, Steeplechase is another neighborhood with a lot of potential. The fourth neighborhood on our list is Six Creeks. Six Creeks is in West Kyle. It's got great builders like Perry, MI, and Highland. Six Creeks has outstanding amenities. It has a pool, pickleball, a huge fishing pond, and it already has trails. These trails are not connected to the Vibe, but it just makes sense that they become connected to the Vibe. And if you take a look at the Vibe master plan, you can see that there's potential Vibe trails that are going to be built all around Six Creeks. This map also shows that Vibe spots might be contained within Six Creeks or right around Six Creeks. Six Creeks has a high selling point compared to the rest of the Kyle. They also have highly rated schools. So the last neighborhood on our list is Bunton Creek. Bunton Creek is very much a hidden gem that most people don't know about. Schools and home prices are slightly below average, but Bunton has very quick access to the Plum Creek Trail. In fact, it's an ideal spot right along that trail. It's the only spot right now where you can hit 4 different trails immediately. You can quickly head east towards Waterleaf and all the way out to Ulen, or you can hop on the trail and head west to Lake Kyle, Steeplechase, and even West Kyle. Of course, these trails are very primitive right now, but if the Vibe continues to grow and the city continues to invest in it, you have very quick access to get all over Kyle immediately without the use of a car. So there's plenty of other neighborhoods that have all this potential because of this Vibe plan. Anyone who wants to get outside and run, hike, or bike should definitely look into this Vibe plan, research it, and talk to the city about what you want. If your dream has always been to live close to trails and easy access and maybe even get around town without a car, these neighborhoods that are right next to this Vibe trail are definitely worth researching and looking into. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.